when Naoya Inoue made America cry. Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton. On July 25, 2023, at the Ariake Stadium, the Japanese sensation Naoya Inoue had a fight that kept everyone waiting in anticipation. His opponent was the Philadelphia native Stephen Coolboy Fulton.
I see me wiping him out clean. He's too small for me. He's too short.
Having dominated the division with mean intent, Inoue delivered vicious knockouts one after the other like Santa and stepped up to the super bantamweight division where he faced his toughest opponent yet. The monster went straight for the division's king, Stephen Fulton, who was the undefeated unified super bantamweight world champion. Unlike the usual narrative, for the first time in his career, everyone expected Inoue to lose.
Scooter going to be too much for Inoue. I think he'll be just too big, and I think he gonna surprise Inoue because he got a little power too. He gonna be. Honestly, I think Scooter gonna stop him in the elite rounds or get a unanimous decision.
This guy is big. This guy is strong, but skills pay the bills, and Floyd proving that. And Fulton got the skills to back up his size as well.
In the days leading to the fight, tensions hit a peak. At the face-offs, the American dared to stare deeply into Inoue, whispering some words, and the high-caliber fighters had to be separated. It was an all-timer performance. At the beginning, Fulton was unwilling to take a step back. But Inoue soon released the punches that brought him back to his senses. Inoue missed Fulton's gray matter by inches. The scooter was now on his bike. But Inoue have him no breathing space and uncorked bombastic shots. Inoue was now in the matrix. The power of his shots were like nothing Fulton has ever seen. The super bantamweight champion Ai was now looking like a scared chicken. In the third round, Fulton pressured Inoue, refusing to be a punching bag, but counterpunches for his troubles. It became a chess match at this point. But the difference in class was now becoming obvious. Inoue was landing freely, and the beatdown truly had begun. His punches found a home, while Fulton looked like he was punching a ghost. Fulton kept to his running tactics and stayed against the fence. In the fifth round, Inoue had toyed with his opponent, and the destructive shots were now in array. Inoue unleashed heavy right hands with the speed of light. Like Mike Tyson, a lunging left hook got the cheers of the fans. and the defending champion Fulton tried proving to not be a chump. But it was too late. Inoue had downloaded his rival and would soon apply the knockout punches. What followed was like a war had broke out. Converting rhythm of the fans to strikes. Inoue thumped Fulton's food basket. A flurry at the end of the 6th round was a sign of what to come. Adding extra torque to his punch, Inoue released a right hand that made Fulton run like he had seen a monster, and Inoue chased him and cut off his last bit of unconsciousness, dropping Fulton for the first time in his career. Fulton magically came back for more. And Inoue, relishing a chance to give Fulton a proper send-off to the Shadow Realm, pulverized him against the fence, and it was in the hands of the referee to save the defending champion from long-term damage. After the fight, Fulton had to change his trainers, and the American confessed to Inoue's smartness.
What you think is his greatest asset?
His ring IQ was good.
Naoya Inoue versus Antonio Nieves. On this night, Inoue would shock America in his first fight on American soil against Antonio Nieves. Walking to the ring, the American exemplified in his attire the country he had come to represent.
Don't know yet whether he's heard about his relatives in Puerto Rico.
While Inoue dressed like an executioner of the Dark Ages.
Pass to pull this off.
Much better.
There he is.
The Japanese superstar was making his American debut and was attempting to defend his WBO super flyweight title for what would be an impressive 6th time. From the opening bell, Inoue studied his arrogant opponent before unleashing his arsenal.
Exceeded only by Gennady Golovkin, and that, of course, underlines the fact that power is often said. Definitely an asset. Landed a right hand to begin the fight, behind the jab on a classic 1-2. Nieves is quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded as a right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically. Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking it.
Tries to punch with Inoue to get his shot in there first. So Nieves is where Inoue has had his way so far, so he wants to make him uncomfortable.
In the 2nd round, to cheers from the American audience, Inoue converted rhythm to strikes and started to land damaging shots.
Wide, and at times Inoue has been a little bit wide. But you can see the force that Inoue throws.
He unshipped a huge right hand behind the guard and followed with a crunching left to the body.
Shot yet from Inoue in this round. Now he goes downstairs and comes back up with his feet flat on the canvas and maximizing the power in his punches in the 2nd. Nieves with that hard right hand off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots.
Nieves tried to return fire with fire in front of his home crowd.
Coming up from below the flyweight division, and the other guy's coming down from the 120.
But the monster had won the American fans over, finishing the round with powerful left hooks that left the Cleveland native looking like a decade-old punching bag.
Right hand by Inoue drives Nieves back just a little bit. Left hand to the body. Placement rather than power. Now combinations.
In the 3rd round, the 24-year-old Inoue switched to turbo mode and crushed his foe with huge combinations to the head and body.
See that Harold Letterman, unofficially, Not surprisingly, has Naoya Inoue winning the first 2 rounds.
How hurt he still is.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands,
Something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin do. Saw the target and adjusted the arc of the punch as it was traveling through the air. Lift over the top and get it down to the face. Now there's a perfect uppercut by Inoue.
to avoid punches and doesn't always use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be...
Inoue was intent on showing to the American audience that he is not to be taken for granted.
That will be a problem down the stretch if he continues to fight in his early to mid-30s. He'll have to make those adjustments and modify.
When he throws it. Oh,
And it sets up his plan to do so.
Absolutely.
he's a pick-em-type puncher until he gets his guy hurt. And then I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next because it's a lopsided fight.
In the fifth round, successive hooks sent Nieves to the canvas, and it was at this point that he realized he was paying for his trash talk.
He's trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't. Position there where he can face him and lands a body shot on an authority.
One or two more of those, he could end this fight, Jim. Here, Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
Beautiful body shots all night. And here we see another left that lands right by the solar plex. Nieves hesitates and then decides to take a knee.
The American returned to his feet and managed to survive a minute of stinging body shots.
Exactly. Unabandoned a body right now. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move.
And there's another one. Nieves will do anything. Another left hook to the body. Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Inoue trying to finish the fight.
He's only throwing one hook at a time. And what Andre did against Kovalev is 3, 4, 5 at a time.
The one-sided domination continued in the sixth round as Inoue, displaying an aura of invisibility, walked down Nieves.
Now, why does he need to keep taking those?
This is where you see a little bit of inexperience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand right
The body. And Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to
There's
do
another
that
left
too?
hook to the body. Listen to the sound when those left-hand body shots land.
And took his chance to mock his enemy for his trash talk.
And glued to his side right there. That's why you got to switch it up. If you want that shot, you got to go away and then come back to it.
And with the chance to put on a show now, Inoue is doing so. It's from me. In the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on the edge and get worse as this fight progresses. Big right hand
to the body.
from Inoue right
What a vicious shot.
After the ringing of the bell, Nieves' corner didn't want to go to jail for malpractice, so they rightfully decided their fighter had taken enough punishment.
Has a decision to make. And he has made the decision.
The conclusive damage to the head and body of Nieves could cost him long-term damage, so saving him some years of fighting was the smart decision.
Corner said, hey, I'll stop it if it gets to... No, he's not. You need to stop it now. You need to see your guy on...
In the end, Nieves realized that Inoue deserved his reputation as the monster and learned a lesson on how not to overlook fighters from other nations.
Still undefeated and still the reigning and defending WBO Super Flyweight Champion of the world, Naoya Monster Inoue.
For the first time, Inoue was added to the pound-for-pound rankings at number 9. Naoya Inoue versus Ramon Cardenas. 4th of May, 2025 at the T-Mobile Arena, Naoya Inoue had a fight that had everyone in the arena on the edge of their seats. His opponent was Ramon Dinamita Cardenas, who possessed a devastating left hook that could knock out even heavyweights. Cardenas had a near undefeated record of 26 wins and one close loss with 14 knockouts, and colliding against undisputed super bantamweight champion Naoya Inoue. Now, what happened in this brutal war against the Mexican-American fighter would be the stuff of legends, a fight which saw Inoue fall in dramatic fashion from the onset.
See that left hook coming.
But at the count of 7, Inoue got back to his feet and returned to his corner safely. Coming into the third round, Inoue had been awoken by the knockdown and would now fight disciplined.
Yep, the same no cut on the accidental clash.
He applied the hit and don't hit doctrine and was untouchable.
Waiting on Inoue to get about that opposite hand. When you talk about it.
However, Cardenas tried to complete the demolition.
Down 2 by Cardenas. that high guard.
and he wanted to take Inoue's head off with every shot.
Right, anytime he sees...
Again stunning the monster with a left hook,
He sees Inoue going to the high. That's another...
Inoue endured hard shots like never before.
That's another issue.
Doubles up the right hand.
But undeterred, the monster pressed forward,
Hand from the monster.
and the gladiators exchanged brutal hooks.
As Inoue willing down to the inside.
Man.
Knockdown again.
Please, that he can... I'm telling you, he's looking for that tap. It's going to be night-night.
Turn you and said just
By the fourth round, Inoue had recovered, and the fight was now in his favor.
favorite. Eating both hands, he has good knows how to punch in between.
second round when he scored. Inoue though, timing it now.
The monster was in the matrix,
Again, penetrate that defense. Something about it, but he got...
And he made him pay. And now he goes to the body, then goes upstairs. Back
Inoue stunned Cardenas to the cheers of the fans inside the T-Mobile,
with return. And now the axe like this.
and he uncorked brutal shots with no remorse.
Oh, he's turned. Cardenas is covering.
Cardenas fired back, refusing to be a punching bag.
In the second round.
He's like, okay, I'm going to get my Audi back out of range, and then I'm going to come back.
Tonight, just the second way that he has.
Walking that tight line.
And the fight shortly escalated into a full-on war.
Man, a few more inches with that shot, he's going to be able to land.
And when he fires, he
Needs to take the level down.
This is laying power punches to this point to the body from the monster.
But his fate was sealed. In the sixth round, Inoue rocked the American, throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink.
Power. Been floored for just the second.
Hasn't test at once for 122. Absolutely.
And Inoue pounded his tough rival against the fence.
He hurt him with that. He hurt him with that.
To work with. Cardenas is in that neutral. A lot of trouble now.
But Cardenas just wouldn't budge, acting unaffected by Inoue's toughest punches.
Away.
Cardenas sitting on the left hook. His body
Explosive
right.
Gives an angle. Turns things around.
And he loves the war.
Well, with seconds to go in the round, Inoue brought the American close to the edge of the Shadow Realm, but Cardenas survived.
Oh, of Inoue. Short left uppercut. Just missed with the right. After attack. To the body. Final seconds of round.
He's different, Tess.
Inoue came into the seventh round with killer intent.
Now Inoue through, but look at this. 30.
Like you have a line like Inoue, and he's going forward. Kill shot right there, attempt from Inoue.
Everything he possibly, and when you go against Inoue.
Did you see how he crumbled along the ropes right there?
In as well.
But Cardenas once again released big shots. However, this time, he signed his own death warrant.
The kitchen.
Look at the fighting Cardenas.
Hook the heart.
In response, the monster unloaded a barrage of thunderous right hands that found Cardenas' power button and sent him crashing in a heap.
Separation with the right and another right hand.
Inoue released bombs to close the show, but Cardenas was saved by the bell.
Monster strike.
But not for long. Early in the eighth round, Inoue released a precise flurry of punches, pulverizing Cardenas against the fence, and saving the American was in the hands of the referee.
Boxing IQ. He got hit in the second round.
Okay, here in this eighth round, it's all Inoue.
Naoya Inoue versus Luis Neri. In May of 2024, the monster Inoue had his most important fight to date when he collided against Luis Neri, a cocky Mexican fighter who tested positive for a banned substance and had missed weight in 2 brutal knockout victories over another Japanese boxer, Shinsuke Yamanaka. With over 7 million viewers seeing both fights in Japan, the Japanese fans wanted the best Japanese boxer, Inoue the Monster, to help crush the Mexican. But Luis Neri, with 35 wins and only 1 loss, was extremely dangerous and had sensed several rivals with a vicious left hook. The tension was evident from the ice-cold final face-off. Finally, the time came for the championship fight, and what happened was more than everyone had bargained for. Early in the battle, Inoue tried to decimate his opponent's head with a big right hand. Then the cocky fighter charged forward, swinging hard. In a shocking twist, Inoue was knocked down for the first time in his career after being caught by a huge left hook from Neri. To the panic of the Japanese fans, that night, Inoue for the first time showed his ability to emerge victorious from a duel of smoking barrels and survived the ensuing barrage. In the next round, Inoue came out fiercer than before. Then the monster responded with a knockdown of his own. By round 3, Naoya was ready to close the show. Almost as if his rival had awakened a monster, Inoue brutalized the Mexican to the adulation of the Japanese fans. In the 5th round, while in the corner, against the fence, the monster carefully dissected the Mexican boxer with a couple short left hooks, dropping him a second time. Inoue unleashed hell, proving to be perhaps the fastest boxer in the world. An uppercut followed by a right hand ended the violence affair. In the post-fight, Inoue confessed that Neri's cheating antics motivated him to destroy the Mexican. I loved watching that violence. How about you guys? If you love violence like any human being who ever lived, subscribe for more. Goodbye. We'll catch you in the next one.